So some people have been asking about the one needle treatment and what a diagnosis looks like, because in the regular neoclassical acupuncture treatment, there's a specific kind of order, a methodology, and that changes a little bit whenever we're doing a one needle treatment. So I just wanted to give an example. I've already asked our patient her problem. She has a sciatica. She's in 7 de 10. And about 7 out of 10. ¿Y tu brazo? It's about 7 out of 10 coming down from the neck along the back of the arm. She also has plantar fasciitis in de 0 a 10. ¿En cuánto?
Ese ya bajó, que era como en 3.
Okay, so it's in about 3 out of 10. So everything on the right side, but I'm going to ignore the symptoms. So, baja el brazo. I'm also going to be using strange points. I'm not going to use the normal yuan points. Because one thing I've been working on is how to like get this sort of freedom of movement within the body, and you're not limited to certain sets, to very small sets of points. So let me see. I'm going to try the meridians in general first. So there's pain along all the meridians. I've already done a diagnosis up in the torso area. I'm going to use a point I never use. I'm just, according to the theory, this should work. So it's not a normal point, normal yuan point that we use. I hope this works. Okay. So normally when you're doing a one needle treatment, for everything to go, it could take about 2 minutes. So let's, before I really get too deep into palpating to see how she is, I want to give the body a minute or two to react. I'm going to start just seeing if meridians have opened. What's that? So meridians are open. So I think the chain reaction is in process. Now I'm going to start palpating the abdomen, and let's see. I noticed it was pain. No. I noticed she had over here. ¿Cómo está? Ah. Okay, so I think, yeah, it did work. Okay, so I'm not even going to use sweepers. I'm going to allow the body to sweep itself. With a one needle treatment, it's one needle in part because literally, it's this really clear signal that you're giving to the body, and it allows the body, to even sweep itself of any errant energy. If you've taken the main course, you'll understand that. So I say it could take a couple minutes, but in order not to make the video too long, let's take a look and just see how our patient is. ¿Qué puedes hacer para probar del brazo, de moverlo? ¿Puedes saber si está bien o no?
Ya disminuyó un poquito.
¿Cuánto bajó?
Está como en 4, sube y baja y siento aquí.
Okay, okay. So
Ha
bajado casi la mitad. Okay, so the arm's down about half. But again, if we leave this for 2 minutes, it should keep going down. For some reason, like for the body to sweep itself for the entire process, it's probably 4 to 5 minutes. But let's go ahead, prueba la pierna, a ver cómo está. ¿Sí? Okay. De 0 a 10, ¿en cuánto está ahora? Oh, solo bajó un 30%. Okay, so it went from 3 to 2. So there's still more to do there, but let's give it another minute or two. So this is really important when you're doing a treatment with one needle. After 1 minute, if everything's not gone, don't freak out and put another needle in. That will ruin the treatment. So it's already happened so many times. I do realize now it's like give it like maybe up to 5 minutes to really get everything. Prueba el brazo otra vez, a ver si está bajando más. ¿Cuánto está ahora? So the arm's now down to 2. It was in 7.5, I think, and now it's down to 2. So with each minute that's passing, it's just going do, 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 do. Normally with the system, we don't have to wait for this. Normally with the system, I put a needle in, you check, needle in, you check, and the symptoms are normally immediate. This is one of the interesting things about the one needle treatment. It's just like this I look at it as kind of like this movement from down below just coming all the way up. Yeah, when you're checking the abdomen, you're going to see that that can go really quickly, even meridians really quickly. In the symptoms, it takes a little while for this movement to come all the way up. But again, every time I ask her, it's like it was down to 4, then it's down to 2. El pie ahora, ¿cómo va? 0 a 10. O si estaba en 3 a comenzar, ¿en cuánto está ahora? Okay, so the foot's down, foot's down.
Como cuando te pegas,
Uh-huh.
queda esa sensación.
Yeah, she said there's like this little something left there. She said it's in 1, but then she goes, well, it's like this little sensation of something left. And el brazo?
Queda en el hombro.
Okay. So she said now the pain's just in a little teeny spot in the shoulder. De 0 a 10, ¿en cuánto está?
En el hombro como en 3.
Okay, so in the shoulder, it's still in about 3. What I want to do is give her an opportunity to walk around a little bit. And I'm just gonna, I really don't want to add any needles because I'm sure this is causing the effect. It just takes maybe another minute. So let's give it another minute. And you notice I'm not using the normal points. I could have used a normal yuan. But once we start understanding, you know, these point categories are not sort of written in iron or steel. You can actually, as you go deeper and deeper into point, I guess you could say point variations, you start noticing that some of these categories start mixing. So you can actually start using points you've never used, but if you understand these interrelationships, you're free. You're no longer bound to say, you know, yuan points. You're kind of open up to almost any category. Vamos a probar el brazo otra vez. A ver.
Queda atrás.
Okay. ¿De 0 a 10? Okay.
Pero es atrás.
Okay, so now it's gone. It's around 2 to 3. Y el pie?
Queda bien.
Okay, so she said the.
Hasta que pise, ya sabré.
Okay, pues pisa, puedes dejar este. We're going to leave that needle in her arm. It's not going to affect. She wants to try her foot. She goes, the pain's gone, but let me step on it.
Nada más se queda esa sensación
Yeah.
cuando te pegas.
Yeah, so she had plantar fasciitis and pain in the heel. She says it's gone, but there's like this little sensation there was something there before, like if somebody had hit it or something. Y ven para el brazo, pues.
Nada más es una sensación
Yeah.
aquí en
Yeah,
esta
she said
zona.
it's almost down to 0. There's a little small something here. But again, you know, it's a short video if we leave it another 5 minutes, but everything's down to about 1 or a little less. I just wanted to give this as an example. Also, if you've already learned, for those who've already learned the one needle technique, is to show you it can take a couple of minutes for everything to happen. But again, maximum 5 or 6 minutes. So this was just a really quick kind of demonstration. So you can see the difference. Those of you who have already done the basic course, so you can see a bit the difference between you know, the diagnosis and treatment of what I'm doing when I'm using a one needle treatment.